I hereby summon all my imps. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. Yesterday I kind of did a wish list for Marvel Snap, and today I kind of wanted to do the same thing for Hearthstone. Because, I do play a lot of Hearthstone, but mostly I play Mercenaries. I mean, I could probably do a wish list for each and every mode, but I'm going to focus on the mode that I play the most, which is the actual Mercenary mode. And just make some small suggestions that would help the game in general. And the most suggestion thing is right here is actually the campfire board. And basically my suggestion on the campfire board is that you actually add one more location. Up here is where you put your daily. Or up here is where you put your daily, somewhere up here. So that way you can always leave the event slot open. So that way if there's an event running, you can still do the daily, or make it the event slot up here. You can push the campfire a little bit over and put an extra slot in for the event. And that way the event can just be up until the next event runs. And then the thing is that when you click on the campfire, let me actually switch accounts. Hang on. This is hard to explain on this one. Let me go into a different account. Hang on. Very hard to explain this on my account to put anything on it. So let me bring out my main account. Well, not my main account, my freebie account. It's really hard to try to explain this on the account that's got nothing on it. Or I've finished all my quests for the day, so hang on.
Gather round, everyone! The fun's about to start!
Okay, let's go to Mercenaries now. So on this particular one, hang on. You can see that, the event quest is taking up a slot here. So because the event quest is taking up a slot here, it makes it a lot harder for you to do anything or to get the daily quest done. So you could actually move the event quest up here. And then when you are going through, because this is my second suggestion here, coming from, is that if you hit the campfire here, you can see who you need for the campfire. 1 second. So when you see who, when you do the campfire here, if you can actually see that you need Cornelius and Medivh, but you can't just click to add them to your party. So if you click on this particular campfire and you click this one, you can't just click, join the party. So that would be something that could be interesting to go. And even when you have your party together, I'd like if you could just click here and pick go to board. Because the number of times that I've accidentally put the wrong person in the parties, or I've gone to the wrong location due to this, has been, amazing, remarkable, whatever you say. Hey Frostone, how's it going? Kind of just doing an end of the year kind of review about some of the stuff that I'd like to see in Mercenaries at this point. Kind of doing a relaxed week this whole week, not doing anything too amazing. Another thing that I would like to see though would be if we could actually have like magnets where you can click on this person and give them like a magnet, so that way when you're doing bounties, it's more likely that you would get tokens for this particular card. And my biggest wish would be is if you could do it for even cards that you don't own. Imagine if you could put a magnet on something that you don't own. And that way you could actually get a card like, let's say, say you wanted to do Alex Straza. So if you want to do an Alex Straza, you could actually put a magnet on her. And by putting that magnet on her, it would mean that you would have more chances to get her from spare coins. You could actually make it so you could have it so that you could get more times where she would show up as being like one of the people in for the trades. Once you have trades open, you could actually trade your coins for Alex Straza. It wouldn't change too much of the game by doing that. But like right now, if you haven't finished off Rattle War, you're losing out on having the daily here. And you could just shift this up. This is not using any of this space right here. You get that space open when you go to this other location. But when you're over here, this space is useless. And by shifting just the campfire over just a little bit here, you have enough spots so you could have, or you can make the spot smaller. Or you could just make this the spot then. This could be the event quest right here. Or the daily quest, so that when you clicked it, either or, you could click it and see what the current events you're on, and they would just pop open. These are not, big things that would change a whole lot of stuff. I'm not asking for anything to be reworked to the nth degree. Just, some small changes that you can make into the game so that you could, to make it a lot easier for people to get up further, faster, easier. Now, if you want to make some serious changes in the game, one of the biggest changes that you can make into the game would be make it, if you go into PvP, you would have everything unlocked for PvP right off the bat. Or for PvP, that way you could, as soon as you unlock the minion, you could go straight into PvP and try them out. Maybe even split it into 2 different modes. So that way you could actually have a mode where people could just go in there with a mercenary that they just got, try it out. And if you don't like it, you could do a tryout somewhere in solo adventures where there'd actually be a training ground or something where you could try out a mercenary before you buy them. Imagine if you could go into here and just click on Prince Malchazar, and one of the options would be training ground. Like you go here and all of a sudden right underneath here it says training ground. You click on it, you go and you get to try them out. You know, one of the biggest problems with mercenaries is even if you gave mercenaries straight off the bat, and you made them pure 30 straight off the bat, it wouldn't affect the game in any way, shape, or form due to the fact that the grinding is what hurts the most. Another thing that I would personally like to see in the future is that if you open up a pack, you get to choose whether you want mercenaries or skins. Because right now, you could open up a skin for a mercenary that you own way before you open up all the mercenaries that you're missing. Even if you're missing a rare and a rare, you can open up a rare skin before you open up a rare mercenary that you're opening. And that to be an option. The last thing here is I would really like if this mailbox had achievements on it also. It is really weird, it is really game breaking, it is really immersion breaking to have to go all the way out of here and go into here just to get achievements done. And you need to go out here to do a lot of the stuff for mercenaries. Also, do me a favor, do you a favor, do everybody a favor. Take the mercenary packs out of here. Take the mercenary packs out of here. There's no reason that you need them to be able to be opened here. Especially when you can go into mercenaries and open them here. And this is the only pack that you can open in mercenaries. Take them out of the main shop. You know, why should I see that there's 44 packs that I haven't opened? You know, you have all these packs, you get all these things that you can open here. Leave mercenaries out of it, so that way you're not just accidentally opening this, and that way you're not thinking this is a pack for Hearthstone. That nobody would ever think, oh my god, this is a pack for Hearthstone, I just don't remember what set or mode it is. If they don't like mercenaries, this isn't going to make them want to play mercenaries. Everything else is pretty much fine. The only other thing that I can basically change in here is just make it so in 25 hours your mercenary is maxed. It's not necessary because when I first read this and I first saw this, I thought in 25 hours your mercenary would be maxed. Okay, that's just how I read it when I first read it. Not that you can only spend 25 hours training, that in 25 hours your mercenary would just be maxed out. Not with all the equipment, of course, but like maxed out XP-wise, level-wise. I mean, small changes, easy changes, nothing that would completely break the game. Not a lot of, stuff that you would have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide to get here. But stuff that would just make the game way better going forward. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, play 4, 5,